This letter came through from our future self. If you're hearing it, there's a reason. You'll know if it resonates. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. But if something stirs in you, listen closely, because that part of you, it might just be the part that's ready to come home. Stop calling silence love. A letter from your future self. Hey, it's me. You call me your future self, but I've always been here. The presence beneath the noise, unshaken by rejection, unchanged by expectation, whole from the beginning, still unfolding into form. I remember what you carried just to be accepted, how you shaped yourself to feel safe. That wasn't weakness, that was love doing its best through fear. You can thank it for its service and let something deeper take the lead now. Let's talk about love. There's transactional love, conditional love, partial love. They come dressed as love, but wholeness doesn't ask you to disappear. And while they may not be complete, they were often the best someone knew how to give. You can honor that and still choose something deeper. Because even love like that can ask you to shrink, to smile through pain, to become less of you, just to be more like them. But that doesn't mean they failed. It might simply mean they never learned to love what they couldn't yet accept in themselves. You weren't told what to be, but you learned what not to be, not too honest, not too curious, not too different, not too much. So you made yourself small, not to lie, but to survive. You learned early that being fully you didn't always feel safe. So you became who they could accept, but the real you never disappeared, just waited. Because real connection doesn't require disappearance, and real love doesn't punish truth. Maybe it's time to stop calling silence love. Maybe it's time to stop calling pretending peace. Maybe it's time to stop calling self-abandonment safety. There's nothing you've hidden that makes you unlovable, only parts that haven't yet had the chance to be loved. The truth is, there was never anything wrong with you. You were adapting to a world that didn't always know how to receive your wholeness, but what once protected you doesn't need to lead you anymore. You weren't too much. You were honest in places that preferred silence. Some people leave when truth arrives. That doesn't mean your truth was wrong. It means it was real enough to reveal what couldn't stay. There's a deeper kind of love. It doesn't need you to perform, fit, or prove. It sees the real you and stays. You don't have to earn it. You only have to allow it. And remember, it was always yours. So put yourself in places where you can be fully met, because connection finds you when you're visible, and freedom follows when you stop trying to be understood by those committed to misunderstanding you. Maybe you didn't fit the mold they had in mind. Maybe you never could, but that's not a flaw. That's design. You were never meant to become someone else. You were meant to remember who you already are. And I'm not far away. I'm the you who crossed the bridge, the you who softened instead of hardened, who stopped performing, who started allowing, who remembered your worth was never in question. Still loving deeply, just not quietly. With you always, your future self. If this letter resonated, even in part, trust that it's not just for you. Someone you know might need it too. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more letters from your future self. And before you go, take a deep breath. Or 3. That breath is your reminder. You're alive, you're worthy. You're already unfolding into exactly who you were always meant to be.